Yo yo, it's the Culture Freak back again with a new video. As always, I hope you're all doing great. Here to show you a few comic books I picked up last month. I'm just gonna show you my big NECA figures. Somebody asked me where I display them, so now you can see it. Next to my television, that's the big Batman NECA figure. Michael Keaton one. There's Dutch and Predator, Elder Predator from Predator 2. Really cool, those big figures. You all know this one. And these are some movies that always are displayed here. So if a friend came over and he doesn't know what to choose, most of the time they choose a movie from these movies. Lots of great popcorn movies to watch. So let's start. This isn't a comic, it's the complete book of Thunderbirds. Don't know if you guys know this. I think when you're from the UK, you have to know it. Always enjoyed this one as a kid, the TV show. I haven't got it on DVD or Blu-ray, so I hope I can find it someday. I did find it, but it was way too expensive, the whole series. So hopefully in the future I can find it. And yeah, this book is everything that you want to know is in this book about the Thunderbirds. So like the toys, the characters, how they made the puppets, the voice actors, that kinds of stuff. Really cool. And these books, I don't read them, how do you say it, in 1 week. I don't read the whole book. Sometimes I read a few pages, then the book sits there for another month and I read again a few pages. So that's with most books I buy. That's more fun, I think, than reading it in a whole week. The next comic book, He-Man and Masters of the Universe. One of my favorite comics to read. It's an original language, as you can see. I love it like that. I always ask if they have to take an order on a comic book if it's in the original language. Reading in English for me is really that I can do. It's really easy for me to read in English. I understand everything. It's just hard to speak sometimes in my videos, because normally I never speak English, as you guys know by now. And if you will hear that I never speak English. Because sometimes if there's a pause between words, it's that I'm thinking the way I'm gonna say it in a video. So I always speak English like I think in my head how I'm gonna translate to English. So it's not easy to sometimes speak English in my videos, and not easy how I want to say it, really like I want to say it in my language. But I do try, so I hope you can all understand me a little bit, and I hope it isn't too hard to listen to me in videos, because if you can't speak too good English, and you have to listen to it for a few minutes. So really cool, He-Man Masters of the Universe. Next one is The Incredible Hulk, Essential Volume 2. All kinds of comics in one book. The original ones from Stan Lee back in the days, so as you can see, all black and white, but some really great artwork and great characters and great superheroes in it. And as you can see, the artwork, man, it's just great. Really cool. Next one, very happy with it. Well, I'm happy with all the books I got, but The Real Ghostbusters Omnibus Volume 2. Got the first one a few months ago. Love this comics. So funny, so much cool monsters. I love the artwork of the monsters. Again, an original language, what I love. Yeah, this is a great comic. Really cool artwork. I love this. This must be my favorite comic to read, I guess, because it's so funny. The monsters are so cool. The artwork is cool, as you can see. Lots of funky colors. Yeah, just a great one to read. If you like monsters, if you want to have a good laugh, you definitely have to get these ones. And the price was really good. It was way more cheaper than getting the comics all separately, or how do you say it? So I do like omnibuses. It's way more cheaper over here, and you get a lot of comics for a great price. Really cool. You guys still read comics, or because as I was a kid, I read local comics. We didn't have back then American comics. Well, not that I knew of. So I started reading them when I could afford them years ago. This is the Essential Batman Encyclopedia. Again, a different hardware to speak. Really a big one, as you can see. Again, in original language. Yeah, and as the book says, the title, everything you want to know about Batman is in this one. All the characters, all kind of stuff. With the explanation of the characters. Yeah. And there's some cool artwork in it in color. Sorry if you can't see it too good, because I'm filming with one hand and I'm turning the pages with the other one. But I hope you can see the cool artwork. Really great. The Riddle. I love this artwork. Awesome stuff. Batman was always my favorite when I grew up. Loved the Batman movies. I watched all the older Batman movies in cinema back in the days as a kid. Loved it. Still love it. I even love the goofy Batman movies, those that get lots of shit when you see collection videos. It's not that I love them, but I still have a fun time watching them. So, okay, they are not the best movies, but I know way worse movies than those ones, so I don't hate them. Look at this. This is awesome. Really a cool book. Love the artwork. So guys, this was it. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know, do you like any of these comics? Do you guys still read comics? And as always, thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, all that kinds of stuff. Always cool hearing your thoughts, reading your comments. And as always, see you in the next one. Yo!